As kids, most of us played with toys, but did you ever think about what goes into making them? On the other hand, I found out how you could tear them up, not make them, but we met up with one very talented local wooden toy maker out of Carthage who's been crafting wooden toys for about 2 decades now. Take a look at the man behind Papa Bill's Wooden Toys.
It's not too often I use plans anymore. It's just more what I look at and see what I want to do and how I want it to look. And I look in a magazine, find me a toy that I want to try to make, and sit out in the shop till I got it made to what I liked about it.
Bill Bannister's been making wooden toys for 20 years. He sells them to people who ask at local markets. Bill started with furniture, and then decided he wanted to make something else. And boy, did he.
I was always interested in how somebody could take 2 pieces of wood and put them together and make the seam disappear. And my wife called me in one afternoon and said, "You come watch this." It was Norm Abrams' New Yankee Workshop. I watched every episode for 6 months. Went and ordered some plans for me and made my first furniture. And then my grandson came along and he saw my bi-wing airplane in a magazine. He got all excited. He wanted one. So I took it out in my shop, and about a week later I came up with the airplane. So I started making toys. And I look in the magazine, find me a toy that I want to try to make, and sit out in the shop till I got it made to what I liked about it.
Every toy Bill makes is a testament to his attention to detail and skill. It's a skill he taught himself over the years. Trains, airplanes, a variety of cars, wooden locks, yep, a windmill, and more. But not every piece comes out perfect.
I'm particular about what it looks like and how it fits.
I can see that could be part of the frustration of this, but I can also see that's the reason you do it, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And frustration, yes. And my wife has fussed at me several times. "I heard you out there throwing stuff," or yelling at stuff. It gets aggravating when you got an expensive piece of wood and you make the wrong cut. And that piece is now junk, and you can't use it anymore. That's the natural color wood.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, my goodness.
It's a piece of wood that is this long, 6 inches wide, and 7/8 of an inch thick. Is almost $40.
Bill says his favorite part is seeing the reaction from the kids.
It's a lot of fun, especially making it, but when you go to a show, like when we was in Clinton, we had a little boy came up, he was in a wheelchair, and he had a tube in his throat, and physically he wasn't real good. But he saw my pickup trucks, and he fell in love with them. And the cattle truck. Yeah. And the mother almost cried because she told the kid before we gave it to him, says, "We can't afford this." And no, he needs something. So we gave him a cattle truck. And he was all excited. He was showing it to everybody that walked by. And look what I got, look what I got. That part is what really, really makes me want to do this. It's even fun to watch some of the adults. And it just, especially when one kid came up and saw that big train set. Well, he wanted it. He didn't want any of the little small toys. He wanted that big train. And the father says, "No, we can't have it. You can't afford it. You don't play with that." Well, the kid started fussing, so he started pulling the kid away, and the kid started screaming. The father looked back at me like, "It's your fault."
Papa Bill's Wooden Toys can be contacted by phone. He says even after all these years, the orders keep piling in.
We had a lady text Marcia the other day and said, "I want like 4 train cars, I want 2 airplanes, and then I got another guy who wants 2 locks." I've even had some people call up, "Can you make this? And give me a little bit." Yeah. And it's just a matter of sitting down and trying to make it and do it.
Yeah, Bill says he hasn't raised prices since before COVID, despite the price of wood going up. If you want to reach out to him, his number's on your screen right now. He is extremely talented, and I am still fascinated by the wooden padlocks.